ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this special evening of Bharat Franchisee Show. This is our month-end special edition, and we are back with the same excitement and aim to help you with your journey to become an entrepreneur. As you already know, Franchise India is Asia's largest integrated franchisee and retail solution company since 1999, with an absolute authority on franchising, retailing, and licensing. Franchise India has helped thousands of investors in searching the right opportunity and in turn assisted various organizations in international and domestic franchisee expansion and business development. As you know, in the series of Bharat Franchisee Show, we help you in discovering a carefully selected range of iconic and profitable brands actively seeking franchisee partners in India with a proven track record of success. These brands are committed to providing extensive support and guidance to empower you in your entrepreneur journey. But before we start discussing the brands and I'll start introducing with today's brand, let me just quickly run you through with the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, I would request you to please leave all your questions into the Q&A box. As at this format, we cannot allow you to come on the panel. So it is requested to please leave your interest of city along with your questions into the Q&A box. As you know the format, we present 4 to 5 brands in one webinar. So each webinar is going to be presented for 15 to 20 minutes. Suppose that we are going to take up some questions live in this webinar and we'll move forward with another brand. So, with this, without wasting our time for today, I would like to welcome all the panelists who have joined us today on this panel. And I would want to start with our first brand for today. Our first brand for today is Rocking Deals. They are world's largest franchisee outlet brand, which offers more than 500 brands under one roof. We do have Mr. Jitesh, who has joined us from Rocking Deals directly here on this panel today. I would like to request him to please take the lead and introduce our participants about your brand. So your brand is very famous already in market, but we would want to understand and we are excited to understand about the franchisee opportunities you have to share into Indian market. Over to you, Jitesh.
Thank you, Neha. Thanks for the intro.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Jitesh, and I take care of this franchise vertical for across India. And the brand name, as Neha said, like the Rocking Deals, and about Rocking Deals, as Neha already given you a simple example. Like we are world's largest factory outlet brand. So we all of us are aware about factory outlet concept nowadays. What we have done, like we are kind of aggregator wherein we have tied up with almost every brand in India. For example, let's say like if you talk about Bajaj, we have exclusive right. You talk about JBL, Boat, Zara, Jack and Jones, W, Shri. So what we do, like we buy their excess inventory, we bring it to our facility. We have our 1.5 lakh square feet warehouse here at Faridabad, and here we do the proper quality checking of everything, and then we sell it to the end user. So it's been this is a journey of more than 2 decades. We started in 2002, and in this journey we have achieved so many milestones, wherein we got listed recently last year in month of November. So we are also a listed company. You can find us on NSE website with the name of Rocking Deal Circular Economy Limited. So in this 22 years of journey, we did a lot of business. We sold a lot of millions of units to the end users with the proper quality check products. So in terms of our categories, we are into almost 32 plus categories. If I'll name those categories, like major categories would be electronics. Then we have all garments. We have footwear, sports, toys, we have gym equipments, health and fitness, we have lawn and garden, automotive, speakers, mobile accessories, specs, we have watches from all the brands. So these are the major categories that I'm telling you. Then we have many more other categories as well, like automotive, I told you, like automotive accessories and other stuff. In terms of brands, we have, yes, more than 500 brands. Whatever brand you talk about, we'll have all those brands with us. Since it is excess inventory brand, surplus business, today we might have Sony, tomorrow we might have Samsung, but the frequency would be around 1 month or 30 days. Within 30 days, we'll replenish the other brand as well. So all major brands, whatever has a good pull in the market. For example, Zara we are selling at 70% off, which you won't find in the market. So similarly, other brand you talk about like Urbanic, in electronics, if I'll talk about Bajaj or Havells or Usha, we are offering around 50% discount on MRP. So our tagline is that online se sasta. So whatever we sell, it will be cheaper than online in the market. In organized retail, I'm talking about. So in this 22 years of journey, we started our franchise as well, wherein we are selling our franchise stores throughout India, and we are successfully delivering all those franchise stores. Whether you talk about the Northeast, Mizoram, and Manipur, we are doing good business, and then in Ladakh, Leh Ladakh, we have one store. Apart from this, Delhi NCR, UP, and other part of the country. So our franchise model, in terms of investment, there are, for now, there are two models. One is unit franchise, which starts from 1.25 CR. Another one is area right. Our franchise partner will have to open up a store from where he'll have to sell. It's a kind of bouquet of product under one roof. Customer will have, partner will have sell everything, whatever we are, offering from Rocking Deals, store. And investor and the consumers will have opportunity to buy all branded inventory cheaper than online with the warranty assurance on the product, whether it is LED TV or refrigerator or AC or anything you talk about, whatever we are dealing in. So that's the opportunity. And as far as we understand, Rocking List doesn't have any competitor in the market in organized retail. We are offering best to best business wherein there is no competitor in the market. The bandwidth that we have in terms of buying capacity, in terms of brand collaboration, none of the brand in the market has, as of now, such kind of collaboration in the market. And the operational efficiency that we have achieved in this 22 years of journey running, driving this retail front, our back end and front end integration is so strong that like whatever is happening at the retail stores, it is on a fingertips being recorded at the back end office, which is at our Faridabad corporate office. So in any retail front, you understand, if you are taking any franchise of any brand, like the back end and front end integration is very much important. That which we have achieved in this journey of running this multiple franchise stores across India, and putting all those excess inventory brand on a single platform. So that's the USP of our business. Now, in terms of return on your investment, if I'll talk about the franchise thing. So, as I said, like, our investment starts from 1.25 CR, which is our unit franchise, and then we have 3 crore for area right. The ROI would be around 30 to 40%, which means like your payback would be around two and a half years. So it was all about, I believe, like from my side, in short, since like we just have 20 minutes. If any questions are there, I'm ready to take the questions.
If you can just run through the presentation a bit to get an
I'll take
understanding
it.
about
Sure.
the
Please,
commercials and all.
please.
Yes.
Yeah. Please. So I'll take you all through our presentation. Is it visible, Neha? Yeah, perfect. So Rocking Deals, this is our brand name and this is our logo, and you can see on the top left corner, like we are world's largest, and we hold this position as of now. And since I told you, when you are a market leader, you just have to raise a bar above to maintain your leadership. And in that journey only we got listed. So far, like if you will see, there are a lot of people, they have opened up one warehouse or two warehouse in Delhi NCR. It's a full of warehouse kind of concept, but none of them are in any manner parallel to us. So we are world's largest factory outlet brand, wherein we deal with all excess inventory, open box, and certified refurbished. So So this excess inventory and open box certified refurbished, more or less like synonyms for the category that we are dealing. Only except refurbished. Refurbished means wherein we need to do a minor repair. So the quantity of this repair product would be around, let's say, like less than 5% of entire inventory which we are dealing. Rest inventory will be like excess or open box, wherein the product is not used and it is not repaired yet. So it's as good as brand new, only since we buy in bulk. So there might be boxes might be little torn or little old. And since we have to do proper quality check of the product, we have to open up a seal of the box. So then we call it as an open box. But entire product, whatever we are selling, all the products will be under its master carton. Then about Rocking Deals, I have already explained what about Rocking Deals. We are India's largest, fastest growing D2C, e-commerce player. Then we are one-stop solution for, all unbox e-commerce, return, excess inventory from the, manufacturer. So we buy from all the sources, whether it is like e-commerce return or any brand you talk about, we buy all secondary product, any manufacturing surplus from the brands. First mover advantage, since we started, we are the pioneer in this trade. We started this category back in 2000 as I said, like it's been more than 2 decades. We started with this journey with 500 square feet shop at New Friends Colony, Delhi, and now you can see our growth, wherein we are sitting at our corporate office at somewhere around 1.5 lakh square feet, and then we have additional 2 more warehouses in Ballavgarh, which is again in Faridabad, that's somewhere around 1 lakh square feet. So being into this trade since beginning, like we have first mover advantage, where we understand what to buy, how to buy, and at what price we have to sell, and which is our market. So that advantage is always with us. Now these are online presence. So we sell our product through all these platforms in a renewed category: Flipkart, Amazon, Shopcluse, Meesho. So we sell our products through e-com as well. So we are omni-channel, wherein we are selling through retail stores. We are doing B2B, and then we are selling through e-com platforms as well. Next is L4 service center. I believe most of us would be aware about L4, wherein we do proper, chip level, quality checking of the product, wherein we do thorough checking of whether it is LED or like washing machine or refrigerator. We do proper, checkup. So for that, we have this L4 level service center. Our verticals, as I told you, like we do e-com, we have offline stores, we have distributors, we have franchise stores, and we have this refurbishment. Refurbishment, when as a vertical, if I'm mentioning refurbishment, means like we have multiple partners. They give us their inventory to refurb it and send it back to them. So we are certified. We are a certifying authority for them to refurb their products and then sending back to them, and they will be selling through their own channels and own platforms. Now coming to the categories, we deal in, but you can see, like as I told you, we have 30 plus categories, which includes all the major categories which is mentioned here, like apparel, shoes, footwear, FMCG, baby products, kitchen appliances, mobile accessories. We have musical instruments, luxury items, stationery items, home furnishing, pantry, toys.
Jiteshji, I think we missed you in between. Am I audible to you? Mr. Jitesh, am I audible to you? Okay, I think we are getting some network related issue from the side of Mr. Jitesh. And yet we are going to move forward. We have some questions into the Q&A box. If he joins in, we will take up the questions as we are moving forward. But again, we are going to connect with you for one-to-one discussions, and whatever questions you are writing, you're mentioning, we are going to discuss is into the one-to-one discussion we are going to have over call. Our team is connect with you, and I think he's joined again. So yes, I can see him here on the screen now. So we'll take quickly 5 more minutes to cover what else is left from his side. So I think he's here and he can cover whatever was left. Jitesh ji, am I audible to you now?
Neha, you're audible to me. Am I audible to you? Actually, there
Yes,
is
now
some
you're
technical
audible.
glitch,
Yes,
so
yes,
that's
I
why
understand.
we lost
Yes,
in
yes,
between.
yes,
Anyways,
yes. No
so
problem. You can carry on.
can you see my PPT?
So the presentation is not visible now. If you can try sharing the screen again.
Just a second. Just a
Sure.
second. Am I visible now?
Yes,
Neha?
it's visible. Please
Perfect.
carry on.
So, I was telling you about the categories that we are in. Like all these categories are mentioned here, which includes all the major categories. Then there are many more other, minor categories, which generally we don't supply to our retail stores because we believe that if we are supplying, automotive, for example, so automotive is something which will not sell from the retail store. So that ways we have many other categories we really generally don't supply to our retail stores. I can share the detail categories if somebody is interested, but we have tried to capture the major categories which is there at the PPT. Now this is about FOFO model. So good or bad about the FOFO model, advantage of being into FOFO model of business. Since we don't have any FOFO kind of model franchise investment model, we only do FOFO. So it is all about the FOFO thing. More than 500 brands that we were discussing. So major brands again we have mentioned here. You can see like we sell Zara at 70% off, Skechers at 60% off, Puma 65. Ajmal perfumes you must be aware about. We are selling at 70 off. Then Levi's, Bajaj, Jack and Jones. So we have tried to put a few brands here, which you can easily identify. So if somebody wants to know, about other brands, I can share brand detail as well. Now, this is the glimpse of our store. So we have many stores throughout India. So, this is our corporate office, the one top left corner. This is our headquarters. Then we have many stores, which I believe like I can recognize. This one is from Mizoram. This one is Ghitorni, Gurgaon. This one is Ghaziabad, I believe. So these are the glimpse of our store. And these are again the crowd that we have tried to show people that this is how the people rush for the deals and rocking deal stores. We'll move to the next slide. As I discussed, we have one unit model which starts from 1.25 CR. Here we can see the breakup of our investment. So in this 1.25 CR, 1 CR will be for inventory and 10 lakhs for franchisee fee, which is one time again. And capex and other stuff will be for 15 lakhs for software, hardware, and other stuff. Area we need 4,000 square feet. Payback is around 2 years. So I'll give you the detailed financial, and I believe like it would be with franchising the team, or I can also share the complete financial projection, month wise and year on year growth, and on a authentic based number. So this is our unit franchise model, and then we have another one which we call area right. Here we can say it is our master franchise model. So what we have done, like we have divided entire India into 20 zones and 20 area. So any partner who wants to lead that particular area, for example, like let's say Punjab, Tri-City and Himachal, we have made one area. So that entire 3 states will be considered as an one master franchise zone to work in. So for that, the investment is 3 crore. And in this model, again, I would say like most of your like 1.25 CR, as you can see, the security, this is your refundable security with interest, wherein we are paying 6.5% interest per annum. So this breakup of 3 crore is 50 lakhs will be used as a franchisee fee. and 1 crore you will have to set up one unit franchise, which we saw above. The same unit, this unit franchise you have to set up. But since you have already paid franchise fee as an master franchise, you won't have to pay the franchise fee here. If you are going, if you are opting for master franchise, you just have to open up a store of 5,000 square feet. Will give you inventory of 1 crore. You have to pay 50,000 as a franchisee fee. 25 lakhs will be used as an furniture fixtures and other setup, and 1.25 crore will be used. This will be security with rocking deals. So this is refundable security with 6.5% per annum interest. So we have reduced your risk in this way, that this amount is anyways refundable, and this inventory itself will generate its PNL, and this 50 lakhs franchise fee is for master, wherein you will be appointing multiple unit franchise below you, and in that journey, Rocking Deals and Franchise India will support you to appoint the unit franchise below you. So entire Franchise India team throughout country, as you must be aware about the bandwidth and strength of Franchise India team, that there people are available in every city and they have their offices in every town. So I believe like more than Rocking Deals, Franchise India will be helpful for you to expand unit franchise below you. So whenever you are appointing any franchisee below you, you're earning from franchise fee, and then any supply that you are supplying to the unit franchise below you, you'll be earning 5% on your primary supply, and then 2.5% will be your recurring on secondary supply, and 33% will go to you as a franchise. Whatever franchise fee you are collecting, you will be earning 33% on that. So the entire detail in terms of calculation and other breakup will be sharing with you with in Excel format post this webinar. So this was all about area, right? And there's a few awards and achievements, and Mr. Yuvraj Aman Singh, he is a promoter of Rocking Deals, founder and promoter, CEO and founder of Rocking Deals. He's from Delhi itself and running this venture, Rocking Deals. This is about him, media coverage and all. So I believe like Neha, PPT is almost done. There is nothing to share very important.
Yes. Thank you so much. I would request you to please stop sharing the screen for now.
Yeah.
If you can just stop sharing the screen.
Yes.
And I would request Balraji if you can take up some questions.
Hello, Mr. Jitesh. How are you?
I'm good, sir. You tell me, how are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to understand what are our expansion plans? Where are we looking forward for unit franchises and for master franchisees? Which locations are we looking forward for?
Okay, Mr. Balraj, now in terms of master franchise and youth, so see, we are open for entire India. Okay, so whether it is tier 2, tier 1, tier 3, since we are a value chain and a discounted format, like any demography you talk about, when we are doing in Mizoram and Manipur and selling all these brands, where China's or Burma's penetration is too much there in that area, even in Ladakh as well, I will say. So we are open for entire India in any location you talk about. Number one. Number two, in terms of area, as I said, like we have divided this entire country into 20 zones. We'll share that zone wise detail with you, which all zones, which all states makes the zones. As example, for an example, I told you like Punjab, Tri-City and Himachal is one zone, right? Similarly, we have divided other, Northeast, we have divided into 2 zones. So Guwahati, Tripura, and Meghalaya and Sikkim is one zone, and rest rest 3 other states are one zone. So similarly, we have 20 zones throughout India, which we'll share with you if you want to know the zones.
Just wanted to understand how many outlets do we have currently?
We have okay. So now we have. If you ask me, the running store is 40, and another 20 stores is under pipeline, which we either some like Gurgaon we are launching by the end of this month itself. In 2-3 days we'll be launching Gurgaon. So 20 stores is under fit out and 40 is up and running.
Great. Great. If I talk about the average ticket size, the minimum ticket size and the maximum that we have in our store, if you can just let the
See,
people know.
okay. So ticket size. So we are into multiple, categories. So if it is electronics, our, we are selling a refrigerator of side by side refrigerator of, let's say, like for 2 lakhs, as 2 lakhs, and then the minimum price for the refrigerator, which is single door 90 liter, would be, let's say, around 10-12,000 rupees. So telling you the average ticket size throughout the category would be little confusing for me and for the people as well. But yes, in electronics, major the value buying products would be somewhere around, if I'll talk about refrigerator, somewhere around would be around 15 or 10 to 15,000 rupees for single door. For double door would be around 60-70,000 rupees. The average price I'm talking about. In apparels, it would be around 500 to 600 rupees, the average price. Then if
We talk about,
I'll talk about, sorry, I interrupted you. Okay, so I was talking about 500 to 600 is for Zara, Urbanic, when you add all those, branded stuff. When we talk about Mintra, wherein like we have, HRX, we have, many more brands in Mintra. So all Mintra brands, the average ticket size would be around, let's say, 250 rupees. So that was it. Yes.
we talked about online sales also. Will the franchisee of a particular area will get a benefit of those online sales?
We can do, certainly we can do geo-tagging and give that opportunity to our franchise partners.
That's lovely. We talked about ROI. Was this ROI on gross or net?
Net.
Okay, perfect. We talked about some component like 15 lakh component. If you can just elaborate on that.
The 15 lakhs for the capex, you mean to say, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that 15 lakhs is something like for 4,000 square feet you have to do. So considering that you don't have to do any civil work, we're just going ahead with the we are just developing the infrastructure, like stands or shoe stands, garment stands. Then we have electronic stands wherein we will place the billing counter as well. AC and CCTV, all those stuff will come in this 15 lakhs. So I believe if some partner wants to do this, by themselves, the cost is on a higher side. This 15 lakhs is not required to prepare our 4,000 square feet stores, because it's a value chain wherein we are keeping our store at a very basic requirement level. We're not making any fancy showroom or classic showroom like Roma or any other showroom you talk about. But if some investor is really interested to go to that extent wherein they want to make it a very fancy showroom, we don't have any apprehension in that. But yes, as an format, like since we are into value chain, we keep it to a very minimum level of investment. So ideally, if you will see a 4,000 square feet to 4,000 square feet area will cost you around, in a better way, 10 to 12 lakhs rupees as in value chain format. So he can save amount there as well. 50 lakhs is little inflated in terms of capex.
All right, so we can see so many questions are still there in Q&A box, but as guys, you know that we do have a time limit here in this webinar, won't be able to answer all your questions, but yes, we are going to connect with you one-to-one and we'll take up all your questions and we are going to discuss about the queries you are sharing with us. Thank you so much, Jitesh ji, for joining us on this webinar, and thank you for sharing so much information, important information about the brand and also about the franchisee opportunity for all our participants who are watching you live. So with this, okay, I think Rahul just texted me. Meanwhile, if you want to take up a question, as I can see, there are so many questions. We won't be able to answer all, but yes, I think we can pick up two more questions. Balrajji, if you want to take up.
Yeah, surely I'll do that. How do you handle the e-commerce competition in both products offering and supply chain?
Sorry, I didn't get your question, sir. Please come again.
Yeah, you'll be handling the e-commerce competitions, right? In
We will
both
be, yes.
So how you are handling that?
The competition in e-commerce you're saying, or like
Yes,
e-commerce? Only
on your
e-commerce you're
product
saying?
offering and supply chain.
on our product offering and supply chain.
Yes, yes.
So, okay, see, there is no any competition in terms of what I understand, Mr. Balraj, like this, both are separate question. Supply chain is separate, and then the competition on e-com is separate. That's what I understood. So, if I'm not wrong, supply chain, as I told you, I have elaborated already that the bandwidth that we have in this 22 years of experience, the customer segment database that we have generated in this 22 years of experience, nobody has that much of database. Whether you talk about Mizoram, any part of India, we have almost a database of around, let's say, like 30 lakhs around database of retail buyer. So when you have a database of 30 lakhs, whatever you buy, okay, there is a market for anything and everything in India. You just have to understand which market suits your product. For example, keypad mobile phones is still selling in the market. Only thing is that you need to know which market you have to sell those products. So when you have this kind of database and liquidation potential, any brand you talk about, you can buy any number of quantity from them. So in terms of supply, and since we are listed as well, so there is no any lack of fund, there is no any lack of experience, there is no any lack of consumers, and there is no any lack of experience in terms of running retail and buying inventory. So supply, from supply side, we don't have any challenge. Number one. Number two, in terms of the competition on e-com platform. Yes, there will always be a competition in the market, but it all depends how you're differentiating yourself from the others. Okay, so that ways we are very much perfect in that. Like, we are certified refurbished, we have some kind of warranty and loyalty programs. So that ways we differentiate from any other Tom, Dick and Harry, whoever is selling renewed product on the e-com platform. So they might not have that L4 level of quality checking facilities. We have that. So all those there are multiple many things wherein we differentiate ourselves from the people selling in the market. So that way, so far, we don't see any challenge in terms of generating revenue through e-com.
Total investment is 1.25 CR. So
Yes.
does this include the stock too?
Yes, it includes the stock as well.
And what's the kind of support the franchisee get in procuring this, what do you call?
See, we'll help you, okay, procuring the material you're saying, right?
Yes, the stock and the transportation, like getting from your warehouse to, so who takes care of this transportation and all?
Okay. So now, if you are buying a franchise, with us, you are becoming our franchise partner. We'll give you end-to-end support. In terms of end-to-end means, like, number one, finalizing the property, wherein Franchise India will help us to get the right property, which will fit into our, brand and our ticket size. Number one. So property finalization, wherein we'll be helping you. Number one. Number two, post launching the store, we have complete ERP and POS, wherein you will have entire reporting in your hand, like what you're selling, what is not selling, what is sellable, what is not sellable, at what cost you are selling, what all inventory you have back at your store. So all those things will be on your tips in terms of that POS and reporting structure. Now transportation, anything whatever will be selling from Faridabad, our corporate office, till the partner's store, it is FOR. So partner doesn't have to worry about the transportation. So Rocking Wheels will bear the transportation, in short. Now, apart from that, anything damaged, broken, non-functional, if you get any inventory and it is damaged or it is broken, or suppose like you opened up that product and it's not functional, we'll exchange all those products. Apart from that, we'll be doing all digital marketing, social media marketing for your particular location by doing, within the radius of 5 whatever area is, sufficient for that particular store. We'll be doing digital marketing for that, location. So all those supports are there. We'll be helping you with the hiring support. We have in-house HR team. So we'll be offering you, our hiring support, wherein we'll hire a good retail manager for your store. So manager is what it should be good at your store, rather than sales staff that is easily available in the market. So we'll help you to hire the manager. If it is required, we can also help you to get the sales staff, the floor executives. So the support will be there.
All right, I think we can move forward now. Thank you so much for the information and detailed brief you have shared. We have taken almost all the questions, but we still have some which we are going to discuss on one-to-one discussion. And thank you so much, Jiteshji, for joining in. And I hope that you will have a wonderful evening ahead. Quickly, with this,
Thank
I would
you.
like to move forward to the next trend for today. And our next trend for today is India's largest nail chain, Nail Lashes. They have 60 plus studios across India and they are sharing two franchisee format with us. We do have Mr. Rahul and Tej who has joined us from brand side to let you know about more about the brand and also about the business opportunity they have to share. I would like to request you to please take the lead and share our investors more about the brand and also about the business opportunity. Over to you, Mr. Rahul and Tej. You're on mute.
Hi Neha. Hi everybody. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Rahulji.
Hello everybody. So I hope everyone is doing well.
All are well. So if you can just share about although everybody knows about Nailash, it's a famous brand, especially females. They know about the brand. They have taken the services, I'm sure. You have so many branches, and I think most of the females have, been to your branch once or maybe multiple times. So we have never heard about the franchising part, which we are getting to know, and the people are getting to know for the very first time. So we are excited to know about your brand and also about the franchisee opportunities you are coming up or you're sharing into the market. So
Sure.
if you can just quickly let us know about the franchisee opportunity.
So let's start with the presentation only then.
I'll just share the screen.
Share the screen.
Yeah, it's visible.
Start.
So here is the, let me just, I'll just start with the brand profile. So this is a brand profile, right? And so if we'll talk about nail lashes, we are a 5-year-old brand. Like we are going to complete 5 years in next 2 months. And we have 60 plus outlets in 20 plus cities as of now. We have started in 2019 with a concept of giving some exclusive business and stores for the women's, for the nails particularly. And later on, we have expanded this particular thing with our new services like nail extensions, eyelash extensions, hair extensions. Then again, we have like added some more services like permanent makeup, which includes the microblading, micro shading, and your lip coloring, lip tinting, then your what do we say, mole, permanent tattoo, and all that stuff. Here are our services. So I just take it to our services. So these are the nail extension services we do, the eyelash extension services we do, then we do hair extension service, permanent lip shades, then we do BB glow treatment, then we do eyebrow shading, permanent eyeliner, microblading. These are some sort of services we do. So if we talk about our model, we have 2 different models, which is I'll take you to another slide. Second one, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
So we have 2 different models. One is studio, for which we need an area of approximately 400 square feet, and another model is of salon, which needs an area of approximately 600 to 800 square feet. In studio model, we can do the services like nails, eyelashes, hair extensions, your permanent makeup, manicure and pedicure. And in salon, link. Sorry.
Yeah, please carry on, Mr. Rahul and Mr. Harshad.
Yeah. So in salon model, we can do all these services along with the beauty services like your
waxing, your facials, your body bleach, body polishing, and hydra facials. I'll take you to some images of our store where you can we'll showcase the sort of stores we make. These are the sort of stores we make. These are the actual 3D renders of a store. I'll take you to that model in this particular thing. We cannot zoom it, right? Yeah. So in studio model, generally the investment would be approximately 30 lakh rupees, which includes each and everything, right from the franchisee fee till the ready to cut ribbon. It includes everything. And in salon model, generally the investment is approximately 40 to 50 lakh rupees, depending upon the area we are opening in. Like if we'll talk about the Bangalore region, the security which we pay to the landlord while taking the shop is quite high. That's how it is. And you can take the questions if you have any.
Sure, I would request Balraj to take up the questions and ask if there is any clarity you need.
Hello, Rahulji. Rahulji, just wanted to understand, though you have answered this question, how many outlets do we have currently right now?
At present, we have 60 plus outlets pan India.
60 plus outlets.
54 are operational, and we are going to open 6 more in next like 2 to 3 weeks. They are under fit out. So we are coming up with 5 stores in Bangalore, 1 in Indore.
Our expansion plan is towards unit outlets only, or we are open for master franchisee too?
So the units outlets only for South, because as we already have done our South Masters, and we are open for the Masters in North and East.
Okay. I would request if you can share the sales and the profitability of any store which is 1 year older.
I don't have it
the performance of any particular store.
I don't have it on the go on the sheet.
Okay. Good enough. So are we into COFO model also by any of the chance?
We work on only FOFO model.
We will work on only on FOFO model. Okay. And what are our average ticket size in our for our services?
For the studio model, the average ticket size would be approximately 2,000 rupees. And if we'll talk about the salon model, the average ticket size would be approximately 3,000 to 3,500 rupees.
Okay.
Any
particular USPs that our product have? How do we deal with the competition that we have in the market?
If we'll talk about the products, we import our own products by a sister company by the name of Nagel Cosmetics Private Limited. We import our own products from the Korea and the accessories from China. And this is the USP of the brand, that our service cost is less than 10%.
Okay.
Which
so what kind of brand?
Helps our franchise partners to play around in the market with the discounting schemes and the competitions, price and everything. And along with that, we excels in providing the staff as well. Like these two are the main components of this business. And we at present we have 500 plus technicians working under our umbrella pan India.
That's lovely. So what kind of brand support we would be getting after, once the franchisee has been started? As you one of the examples that you have mentioned, that you'll be taking care of hiring too. Apart from hiring, then what else?
So in FOFO model, franchisee will be taking care of day-to-day operations and all the support, be it staffing, be it marketing, business strategy, influencer marketing, bloggers visit, digital presence of the brand in that particular market. Everything will be taken care by the brand.
Okay. I think that's all from our side. We have Then Neha, all set from my side. If you want to continue, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Balraji. Thank you, Mr. Rahul and Mr. Harshad. Thanks a lot for joining in and sharing so much information about your brand. Guys, we are going to connect for one-to-one discussion and we'll take the conversation forward post this webinar also. So thank you so much. I would like to move forward. I would request you if you can just stop sharing the screen and we can move it forward. We can move forward with the next friend for today. And our next friend for today is Honeyman. We do have Mr. Shehzada and Mr. Sunil who have joined us here with Mr. Rahul on this panel today. I would request them to please tell us about the brand because they are into honey products and they have come up with a new segment with ice cream because they were not into ice cream and all. But yes, they have come up with a new addition also. But they do have honey related products in which they're already doing really good. So I would request you to please take the lead and tell our, participants more about the brand and also about the business opportunity you have to share with all of them. Over to you.
Rahul. Hello, hi. Neha, can you please display the PPT? Hello. Hi, good evening to one and all present here. So today I'll be briefing you about a brand Honeyman. Basically, the brand is in the memory of S. Jagjit Singh Kapoor. He was the father of our co-founder, Mr. Shehzada Singh Kapoor, and was a first generation entrepreneur and a beekeeper. He was amongst the first 5 beekeepers in India to start beekeeping, and their family is amongst the pioneers of honey from India because they were the first 5. And the brand Honeyman was started by the third generation. It's in the memory of, as I mentioned, S. Jagjit Singh Kapoor, who's also known as Honey King. So with Honeyman, we've we launched Honeyman by looking at 3 main problems that we have identified in the market. One was that honey that was available in the market was impure and adulterated. The second problem was, can you go back 1 second? Yeah. The second problem that we identified in the market was packaged products or products in general contained high amounts of sugars and artificial sweeteners, which were both unhealthy. So, as a replacement, we have sweetened all our products with honey. And the third problem that we identified was uh, a lack of bee-based products being offered in the market. So, products such as pollen, propolis, royal jelly, they have diverse benefits, and consumers do not know about it. So, through a brand Mellifera, we are using bee-based ingredients. Another problem that we saw in the market was that usually the honey that you find in the market is that's present in the market is of only one type, whereas India alone has produces around 40 to 50 different types of honeys. And if you talk about the globe, there are about 300 honeys, 300 varieties of different honeys. So we have also launched 13 varieties of honey. So overall, we have identified these 4 problems and we have solved them through the brand Honeyman and Mellifera. And recently, we have launched our own honey-based ice cream, which is the first time in the world wherein entire range of entire range of ice cream is sweetened with honey. And we have launched it through various formats such as kiosks. We have our own trailer through stores. I'll be showing you certain images in the next few slides. Can we move to the next slide? So these are some of our achievements over the past 40 years. As we've been in the business of honey for over 4 decades, and we've been the largest exporters of honey for over 13 years. We also hold a world record for exporting 2 trains of honey within a single day. So basically, 2 trains of honey containing around, I think so, 2,400 tons was transported from Ludhiana to Mumbai port. So 2 trains containing 2,400 tons of honey were transported from Ludhiana to Mumbai port and were exported to over 50 countries. And the entire operations was organized within the span of 24 hours. We also have received from Epimedia on multiple occasions Best Honey Award in exhibition held in Ukraine, Turkey, Italy, and South Korea. And we also, from Biofac Germany, we've received Best Organic Honey Award. We also have multiple awards under the name Honeyman. Recently, we've from Flavors of India, we've been awarded excellence innovation for a honey-based award, honey-based ice cream, which we are going to unveil in a few minutes. Can we move on to the next slide? Neha, can you? Yeah. So this is our menu for the trailer cafes that we have launched. So we have 30 varieties of honey-based ice creams, as you can see. And we're just not selling ice cream. We have a wide variety: ice cream, sundaes. We have shakes. Can we move to the next slide? We have coffees. We have ice on fire, which is basically a ice cream burger. We have coffees. We have wellness shots, kavas, teas. We have quick bites and sandwiches. So we are just not selling ice cream. We have a wide range of product portfolio to complement. As you may be aware, that ice cream is more like an indulgent product, and to increase the average bill size, we've kept a wide menu that's present across a kiosk model, that's present across a trailer and store. Obviously, the menu for the store widens up a lot more. And can we move to the next slide? And this is our FMCG portfolio. We through our ice cream parlors, cafes, kiosks, trailers, across a formats, we would be trying to cross sell and upsell our own products also, apart from selling the ice cream. So the ice creams and other ice creams would be our hero product that would draw the customer in. Through that, we would also be cross selling our products. Can you move to the next slide? Can we keep moving? To our entire honey-based sauces. So we have honey-based teas. We had wide range of 13 varieties of honey, as you might have seen in the first slide. We have honey-based Chyawanprash, tonics, kava sweetened with honey, honey-based nut butters, honey peanut butter. So we have over 200 products. This is a personal care range that is infused with honey, that's made with honey. Can we move to the next slide? We also have a wide range of gift packs that would also again be sold through our different formats. All these products fall under health and wellness, as we've replaced sugar and artificial sweeteners with honey. So we're using a natural sweetener. We're promoting a natural sweetener. And yeah, why partner with us? So we have a wide range of products. We have over 200 products. And your source of revenue would be through the sale of products, through the sale of ice creams. You have gifting as a source of revenue. So we have a wide range of products. We have multiple quality certifications from EPIDA, USDA, organic. We've been in the business for over 40 years. So we have a legacy of 40 years. We have technology driven organization. We have our own factories, so large centralized facility, ensuring that you get quality standards and consistent supply. All our products are pure, chemical free, ethically we are following ethical practices. And we are an India brand that has a vision to go global. And we have a state of the art facility, and we have our own R&D team with regards to the ice cream portfolio. Also, we have our own chefs, and we have consultants as well. So a consultant who's also a chef, who has global experience. He's run cafes and ice cream parlors across the globe. Can you go back 1 second? Sorry. Can we go one slide prior to this?
Rahul, as we have a time limit, so I would
Okay,
request
okay.
if you can just only cover the important
Yeah,
slides.
sure. So as I mentioned, our brand USB already. Uh, we replacing sugar with honey. Can we move forward, please? We're looking for partners who have access to prime location, capital, who want to start their own businesses, uh, women entrepreneurs, and anyone who has their own land also. Can we move to the next slide? So our partner gets an entire turnkey solution. So we assess them with marketing support. We provide our chefs would come and provide the training, and we would help you with the licenses as well and other ongoing support. Can we move forward? Can we move forward, Neha? So our rollout plan, we're planning to open pan India. Regarding a franchising, we're looking for partners who are interested in FOFO model, and we single units, multi units, and even master franchisees. Can we move forward? Can we move forward? Okay, franchise model. So as you can see on your screen on the left hand side, Honeyman trailer, that's one of our models. And we are just not trying to sell ice creams, as I mentioned prior also. We are trying to also cross sell our range of FMCG products that's honey based. Our target areas are premium and grade 2 malls, large commercial market hubs, corporate complexes, travel, retail, hospital, university area, hotels and resort, basically everywhere. And the revenue stream for a franchisee would be sale of ice cream, sundaes, shakes, and the entire food menu that you might have seen. Retail product sales, so we're trying to cross sell our FMCG portfolio as well. Online order fulfillment, corporate gifting or sale of gift packs, and the ice creams can also go for catering and bulk demand. So yeah, and ice cream is an indulgent product, and our products portfolio is so wide that you can it's not seasonal based. Like uh, honey covers your winter aspect, honey covers and would cover your winter season, and the ice creams is a hero product in the summer season. And there is a myth that ice cream only is the sale decreases in the winter season, although it does decrease, but only by 25%, wherein our honey, kawas, teas, and other product portfolios would keep the sales up. So we have a wide range of product to cater to the entire season. Our business is not uh, affected by certain seasons of the year. Can we move to the next slide? So these are unique formats. We have this indoor and outdoor kiosk that's 10 into 10 feet. It would cover the entire menu as mentioned in the previous slides. Then we have our Honeyman trailer. This is an outdoor model. Uh, uh, this would also cover the entire menu as shown prior. Another advantage I'd like to highlight of the trailer is it's an outdoor model, so your rental costs are pretty low. Because if you were to take a area inside a mall for lease, you would have to pay deposits, so your investment would increase. Plus, area per square feet, rent per square feet inside any premium mall is significantly higher when compared to outdoor. The rental cost would decrease, and yeah, and you can move it also. It's from one place to another in case certain area doesn't work. So that's another benefit. And yeah, these are our brand support. So we would help you with product sourcing and delivery at outlets, and all the marketing would be taken care of as ATL BTL activities. We have team of chefs who would assist with the training aspects, and we are providing complete turnkey solution, so everything would be uh, provided to you. These are a model. So you might have seen in the previous slides our outdoor indoor kiosk, our trailer, as I mentioned, and the Cafe Honeyman is our store. So it's from 300 to 1,000 square feet. Depending on the area, the menu would increase or decrease. The margins we are offering is 40% on scooping, and our other FMCG product portfolio, we are offering 35% margin. And we are not charging any royalties until and unless the franchisee reaches recoups his investment, after which we would be charging a royalty, because certain products such as shakes and sundaes are a value addition, wherein we would be supplying the raw material, and at the premises its assembly and value addition would happen, which would increase the margin of a potential partner. So usually brands charge a royalty for such things, but we are not charging a royalty unless and until a partner or a franchisee has recouped his investment. Can we move to the next slide? Neha, can you go to slide number 21 second? Previous slide. Previous slide. One slide prior to this. Hello. Yeah. So these are all our models. We also have this Honeyman bus. So it's a double decker. So the top portion also consists of sitting area. So even this is an outdoor model, and as the benefit of these outdoor models is that they're movable from one place to another. They have a lower rental cost, and it gives you enough visibility. And the best part is, in a store you require, you need to pay a deposit for 3 months or so, and over here there's no deposits. So thank you, and I'm looking forward to any questions if you may have.
I would request Balraj if you have any question you want to take up.
Yes. So just wanted to know, there's one question here. Are we ready to go internationally also, or we
Yes.
are just looking for Indian market only?
Yes, we have plans to go global because ice cream is a product that can be sold in any part of the world. Everyone loves ice cream, and all
And
the products for a matter of fact.
how would you manage the supply chain outside India?
So, for ice cream, we've thought of partnering for having our own factory in the target country. So, whichever country we would be expanding, we would have to set up a factory within that country, or we would have to give the master franchisee the rights to produce the set up his own factory in that target country and produce the ice cream. And the other products like honey and FMCG portfolio, we've been exporting that for over 40 years. So that can be exported right now as well. We've been exporting that one.
Done. Are we looking forward for in FOCO model also?
We are open to discussion. As of now, we haven't really thought about it, but we are open for discussion if any opportunity comes down the way. So we are
So we
open.
are just looking forward for a unit franchisee, or we are looking forward for master franchisee too?
We are looking for single unit, multi-unit master. We are open to all sorts of.
Yeah, perfect. If I talk about what is our payback period for our franchisee?
So it depends model to model. Certain models give a payback period a lot sooner than the others. On an average, 12 to 18 months is what we say. It can happen sooner also because it depends on the location. So a lot of factors play in. Uh, the
How
trailer
many outlets?
sorry.
How many outlets do we have currently?
Right now we have one and another one in Jaipur is opening. We have about 10 outlets opening in another, let's say, 30 odd days. In Jaipur, Jodhpur, Gurgaon, and multiple in Punjab that we would be opening as well.
What kind of brand support a franchisee would get?
So marketing support, we have our own IT team. So and apart from that, the training of the staff over there that would be preparing the meals. Digital marketing is handled by us. We'd also, so before any franchisee is opening, we would any franchisee opens in certain place, we'd also be sending influencers down there to promote the outlet. So basically, the entire ATL BTL marketing activities would be taken care of by the company. IT support is there and the training as well.
What is our average ticket size? If you can just let us know.
The average ticket size is roughly around. So when we talk about the ice cream alone, it would be around 150, as you might have seen from the menu. If you combine the ice cream and the product portfolio, easily it goes around to 600. 600 because half a kg honey bottle is roughly 500 rupees. So, and
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
And even the food price around 150, and if the products cross sell, so around anywhere between 150 to 600.
For a kiosk outdoor model, do you supply ice creams also?
Yes, outdoor model we supply ice cream products, everything.
Okay. Yeah, that's all from our side. If you can continue.
Yes, thank you so much, Balrajji. Last question I would want to ask is about the ideal location, since you are talking about 4 formats in which you are working on. So, what are your ideal location for all these formats?
So ideal location for let me start off with the trailer and the bus. So the ideal location for these would be high street areas. It could wherever there's a high footfall, because the beauty about the outdoor model is that the rental cost is low. If you're keeping it on a private area, then the private owner would be charging. But even you can take permissions from municipal corporations as well. So they provide permissions, and the rental is pretty low. So any high footfall area, high street areas, the outdoor trailers and buses can also be kept at gas stations, highways. Certain people have plots on highways. That's another place where they can keep it. Regarding the kiosk, that's more for your malls. Uh, and the outdoor model, sorry, trailer and buses can also go in corporate complexes, university areas. The kiosk, on the other hand, is more for indoor sitting, like you have your malls. It could be go inside shop and shop, so it can go inside shops as well. So
All
yeah,
right, I think fair enough. I think it is
and the
understood.
shops also are for high street areas again, same high footfall
Understood.
areas.
All right. Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you, Sunil ji and Shehzada ji. Thank you for joining in and sharing so much information about your brand and about the franchisee opportunities you have to share with them. And wish you all the good luck for the new segment of the ice cream which you have recently launched. So thanks a lot and have a wonderful evening ahead. With this, quickly, I would like to move forward to the next sprint for today and the last sprint for today, which is Agiology. They are North India's most trusted clinic for skin, hair, and body care with 14 plus years of industry experience. Today on this webinar, on this panel, we do have Dr. Sukh Sagar herself here from the Agiology to tell you more about the brand and also about the franchisee opportunities they have to share into the Indian market. So I would like to welcome you here on this panel, Dr. Sukh Sagar, and I would request you to please let us know more about the brand and also about the business opportunity you have to share into the Indian market. Over to you, ma'am.
Hi, so this is Dr. Sukhsagar. I am Director Agiology Clinic. So basically, I started this chain couple of years back with the view of changing people's outlook towards themselves, the way they look, the way they carry themselves, the way they are confident in the society. So I've been working passionately into this brand and we're already we are three franchisees right now, and which are in North India, but now we are moving towards Delhi and the southern part as well. Uh, this skincare and glamour industry in today's times is one of the fastest growing industries, and when I talk to people about the kind of returns it has versus the kind of input required, people really get surprised and they always double ask me, are you sure this is what you end up making with this kind of investment? So, like I said, and it's a very prestigious work, and I mean, it can be owned by women entrepreneurs. I mean, it's a very good opportunity for them. And of course, holding hands with us means that most of the people in North India, Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Lucknow, all these places we get regular patients from. So we are well known in all these areas. Of course, Jammu is another one. Then we have a lot of clientele from Australia, US, Canada. I mean, out of India also. And plus, most of the film industry in our area, models, even the current Miss Universe, they are our clients. So there's a lot of visibility which anybody who invests in us will have from day one. Plus, we offer marketing support and all. So this is what this, and we are into anti-aging, skincare, all the laser machines, and we only believe in quality and invest in the best laser machines and best products. We do not compromise in quality, so we have a lot of clientele which we acquired just through word of mouth. So it is, like I said, it's a prestigious um profession. So it's extremely good to start your own skincare brand, and this is a profession which nobody gives you any formal education. So after years and years of experience, you acquire the skills that what works best on what skin, which will be handed over to you from day one. They will be taught to you. They will be handed over to you, and you don't have to learn through experience and waste years in realizing which works best for your skin. So that is all I have to say about my brand, and I would say it's an excellent opportunity for anyone, and we would be more than happy welcoming anyone in our family.
Thank you, Dr. Sagar. If you can just let us know a little more about the investment which is required or any format on which you are working for franchising.
So we are working on FOCO model, which where it'll be franchisee owned and franchisee operated, and the total investment is of 1.5 cr, in which 25 is the only thing which we are keeping, and that includes the training fee and everything. Rest of it, 1 cr, you're spending on the machinery which belongs to you, and 20 around 25-30 is the cost of the interiors and all, or the furniture which again belongs to you. and ROI is roughly around 1 year.
Great. So we do have Mr. Balraj who heads the North market. I would request Mr. Balraj if you have any questions you want to take up.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you, Balraj?
I'm good, ma'am. Ma'am, how many clinics do we have at this point of time which are operating?
So operative, we have two, and the third one is like they are doing the interiors and construction. So
Okay, which
not
locations
totally.
these two are in which locations, ma'am?
Chandigarh, Mohali, and Patiala.
Perfectly. And what are our expansion plan where we are open for pan India level?
Yes, pan India. We have a lot of queries from Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi at present, which we are working on. I mean, Shimla, Jammu, these places.
And what kind of brand support we'll be getting once the franchise is being opened?
Like I said, we will give full on training, which is not acquired anywhere else. I mean, we basically train the doctor or the investor who's franchising will train their complete staff, the doctors, nurses, everybody by having them over at our clinic and completely handhold them till they are capable of giving every procedure on their own. Then, of course, I'll be visiting myself to the place, whatever. Time and effort from my part is required. Of course, we will be giving the marketing support initially to make the brand visible, and that is what, and any other support, of course, till they are ready to roll on their own.
Is there any license required for this franchisee?
No, there is no license required. Of course, we need either somebody is a doctor themselves or we hire a doctor.
Okay. In hiring a doctor, do we get any support in getting hired in hiring front?
Yes, of course. I mean, we will be, like I said, we will be shortlisting those doctors for you and then training them.
Okay. Any technical, the franchisee owner, if he's not a doctor or something, any technical information or kind of, the profile, the valid profile that you are looking forward for the franchisee?
It would be great if somebody is a doctor, obviously, because then we don't need to hire another doctor. But just in case
Okay.
if they're not, then hiring is also not a big issue because in the end, but I would definitely want somebody to at least invest in it and manage it on their own. Because if they are doctors, then they'll manage on their own. But if they are not doctors, at least I want somebody in the family to manage on their own, because otherwise it gets really neglected if we leave it entirely on the staff purpose.
By any chance, we have an offering of OFO also, where an investor can invest and the brand
If it's very
operates it?
close to me, if it's very close to me, I don't mind, but not too far off. I do not want those, those little things of some staff has left and all that, or the electricity is not there and generator is not working. So somebody who's there at the center should be managing this.
And what kind of support are we getting from the marketing side and the branding side?
So since our page already has about 80,000 followers, so we will be completely advertising the new place full on that. And like I said, we deal with a lot of actors, lot of models, lot of Netflix stars. So we can always provide that support also.
Good enough. Thank you, Neha. It's all done from my side.
Thank you. One last question I'll take up, which I've received into the Q&A box. If you are open for international expansion also.
Yes, definitely we are.
Thank you so much, Dr. Suksagar. Thank you for joining in at this evening, and thank you for sharing so much inputs
Thank
related
you.
to your brand. It was wonderful
Bye-bye.
hosting you here. So thanks a lot. I hope that you will have a wonderful evening ahead.
Sure. You too. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Guys, I'm sure that the brand details which we have shared in our today's webinar are going to help you in understanding and into this journey of yours to becoming an entrepreneur. And we are going to come for next 3 more days. That means tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and on 30th. I have shared our WhatsApp link, which I'm going to share with you. Again, we do have a WhatsApp community which you can join, and you can be updated with all the webinars which we are doing and also about the new business opportunities For all of you, please click on that link and get all the updates on daily basis related to the webinars we are doing, related to the new business opportunity, and keep yourself updated with all the things which we are going to do. I hope that you all will have a